There's no muscle definition at all. There's not all. And I was like looking at that, and I was thinking to myself, well, at least the chick from Terminator worked out. You know what I mean? Hey, Booth, good morning. It's going to be the 101 Hollywood. Yes, 101 Hollywood. Unless we got someplace else to be, that's usually where we wind up. Too bad we're not a roulette wheel. You know, we could all make a fortune. Yeah. Right. Not it, exactly. Yeah, like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Yeah, I just like that scene. I was like, oh, come on now. And I, you know, and then I thought to myself, it's like, why couldn't they have just CGI'd, you know, some abs in there or some, you know, veins popping out of her arm, or you know what I mean? They had it. They have another female on that elite team, and at least she kind of fits the part. Yeah, she's buff. She looks like an AMA fighter. Right? Hey, good morning, Maria. Yeah, 6:07. I was actually going to make a little joke about where's the sun? It's running late, but 6:07. We'll wait for that. Let's start on a positive note. It's going to be the 101 in Hollywood. Yeah, we're taking a look at that. And what's the positive port? It is running well. Just took off from Van Nuys like we always do. Took a look at that 405 at this point. Even the Sepulveda Pass was starting to build, but the 101 through Studio City into the Hollywood area. Fantastic drive north or southbound from the 110 out to the valley. You got it made on that 101. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning, Bob and Jen. Oh, I thought I brought some, and I did. Got more stickers. More stickers. stickers. You think if I put a sticker in here, they're going to take it down? You think, like on my console back here, not on the shot over one, but on the, like under Destination 8. You know how those haters hate. Those haters be hating. Whoop. Removable. Nah, I'm just gonna put it up. What's one sticker? You know what I mean? CBS doesn't seem to be in here too often, do they? I mean, now that CL is back, Quebec is up. Yeah, why not? You know they're gonna. We have to stop by Lineage at some point. We have our daily Lineage stop. I mean, I'm not putting it on the skid or anything, which would probably be the best place to put it. Oh, I'm very disappointed in these stickers now. Oh, there we go. All right, so you got to peel it from the top. Right? Right. Looks like a family. Family of sketchy people. Ooh, this is actually a really good sticker. I did not know. There we go. Yeah. There's a piece of what's it on the thing already anyway. No, it's what's that stuff called? Gaff tape. There's a piece of gaff tape up here. And it's probably going to stick better to the gaff tape. Protesters and supporters. You know, that's the thing too. There was confrontation. But it's like, oh, wow. There's like 20 people there in front of the yeah, there's like 20 people there. Well, apparently this was some guy, that was the first story they did. That guy's facing charges today. I saw something about the profits for the gas companies, and you know, and I kind of had that feeling. It's, you know, I don't think it's really affected them at all. You know, the whole, yeah, the oil. Probably not, right? Yeah. No, it's like the highest it's been. I'm choking on my words. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I'm just believing the hype. Maybe I'm just believing what the media tells me. Non-starter. They are. I mean, California is its own beast, so we can't, we can't play that game. But you know, as far as the price of oil, I don't think it ever spiked to whatever they were scared about. Iran News. Yuki, thank you for the birthday wishes. No, not at all. Yes, we can. That's usually how it works. I don't think the companies are working 24/7, but you know, we could, if we wanted to, we could make them overnight. Or we could make them in the day. Maybe there's a day shift and a night shift, you know? I don't think he's literally talking about the time of day they're building things. Okay. Work. Just. We're getting something coming across the wire right now. Coming across our teletype right now. Breaking news. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Alex Theater in Glendale. I know where this is. Lots of history. I think we've done it in the past, but we'll do it once again. The highest grossing theater for the Odyssey. Excellent. We'll make that happen. All right, we're doing something in Glendale for the spotting of the stew. Oh my goodness. We can't go on with suspicious minds. Bum, 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 bum. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. No destination, no. Source 3. Oh my goodness. Wow. Stickers. Those are the only stickers we have. There are no new designs. There's nothing new. Old. Those are the old new stickers. They're new stickers, but they're old stickers. New old stickers. And yes, that's the first one I have unstickered. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, we got one coming up. I think this is the one where I toss the brake. Toss it to brake. Toss it to brake. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. Oh. Okay, blah, 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 sunrise, blah, 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 freeway, blah, 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 more after the break, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Sun's rising a little late today. It was supposed to be 6:07. Maybe our clocks are wrong. Frickin' mountain. Pardon me? 7 minutes due to mountains. Roll out. Oh, you know what? We can do both. I'm all about. Doesn't have to be fresh for me. I'm a team player. Just put me in, coach. That's me. I brought my glove. All I want to do is play. Maybe I should try a little more ND. Doesn't make any sense though. You added ND, but now you're bringing up the iris. Why don't you just keep it what we got? Well, now the sun's up. Where's Maria? Hurry up, Maria. Sun's out, guns out. Oh, Maria's usually on the other side, so put it right there. I'm stand by. Gary, it's been busy. Life's been good to me so far. That headband? I hope not. No. Copy. I have a little off air today. It's probably like a 10-second delay, but yes. Something about an arched brow. Very well groomed. You're never too young to get Botox. Teenagers do it. Can they get rid of my wrinkles at the barber? Let's put the sun a little higher for Maria. There we go. Copy. It's going to be the beautiful San Gabriel Valley, West Covina. Wow, we made it all the way to West Covina, for real? We're past the 605, Dylan? Oh, okay. Yeah, West Covina, 10 freeway. Return to background play. No, no thanks. Lady S. Yes, the San Gabriel Valley. I'll make it quick, and we're tossing a break, right? Tossing a break. This is the toss the break one. Copy all. Okay, copy. Right, isn't it a beautiful sunrise? You know, I worked at another station. I know it's hard to believe. I worked at another station, and they used to have a motto that said, don't make art, make the air. And you know what? Sometimes you can do both. I just think it's beautiful. That is, you know, the blessings we have in Skyfox to see this every morning. We get to go fly. Let's talk about some other blessings. Let's see what it looks like down there. Oh, that's a blessing, isn't it? That's going to be the 10 freeway. These are going to be in the West Covina area. It is actually moving along very well. That's the best way to say it. From the Kellogg Hill over to the 605 and or the vice versa through the Covinas west and the regular through Baldwin Hills. It is actually looking like a great drive. Nothing slowing you down. Freeway speeds you're going to top out at on those westbound lanes. Eastbound, you're going to watch that sunrise, but keep your eye on the road. We don't want to have any problems. As far as the ride goes, it's going to be fantastic. You're moving along at freeway speeds. We're going to have some more Good Day LA after the break. Out of here. Yes, sir. Well, you got to make it quick because we're pretty much out of break. Out of break. I think we can pull it off. You're not supposed to put your finger on the turbo button the whole time. It's just for short bursts. Right. Craig. Yeah, I'd love to do Corona again. Corona, Corona. It's the rhythm of the night. Rhythm of the night. What do we got over here? Oh, the vernacular. The non-op vernacular. 2.5 minutes is going to be the 60 freeway Diamond Bar. 60 freeway Diamond Bar. scary vernacular. Where you deserve to be. Nothing. Let's get closer to the 57, and when we go live, I'll look behind us so we lose that yellowy tinge. Make it look more documentary. Look at that. Roll out, don't. Boom, boom. Lady S, all full of kindness this morning. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, gin and tonic and a cheeseburger. Somebody's talking my language. Oh, I'm still on the gin and tonic and cheeseburger. Sorry about that. Caught me off guard. Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Got a little photo bombing of Skyfox in there. We love Skyfox. She can get in the shot anytime she likes. 60 freeways where we are, and also another great drive from the 605 out to the 57 and beyond. If you're headed east or westbound, that 60 drive is a fantastic ride indeed. Diamond Bar is what we're looking at right now. What we also can look at? Hotspots. Yes. We'll do that. Let's take a look at some hotspots. All right, let's try to keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. .com. Good morning, Carla. I don't know where we're going to be. Where do you think we're going to be? We got like 3 minutes. You think we'll be at the 71 already? All right, we're going to try to be 71 Chino. 71 Chino. Yeah, that somebody probably would be caffeine. Caffeine and no nonsense today. Negative on the nonsense. Oh, what was I doing? I was doing something when I got distracted by my text messages. 71, 71, 71. More. Did somebody actually just say they want to see more stickers? We got Skyfox stickers. Well, they're both Skyfox stickers, but we got the classic black and white. It doesn't have Sky Snitch on it, but we might come up with a Sky Snitch brand. And then you can thank Wayne when he shows up in the group for this one. That's a Wayne design, which I couldn't say no to. All right, stay in the Chino area. So we said 71 Chino. I don't want to lie. Oh, what do we got here? Do we have drive times? Oh, you know what? Let's stay here. I want to use that sign. I'm going to use that sign. Good quality stickers, too. Right? Looks so empty out here, and it's a great ride indeed. And look, Maria, Caltrans is coming for our jobs. Look at that. Look. Extreme heat, stay cool, drive safe. Weather and traffic. I'm feeling a little slighted, Caltrans. We're taking a look at that 71. Chino is where we are. And you know what? We don't talk enough about the 71. And with the new tech in the Skybox, we don't have to worry about you not seeing us, so we can go a little bit farther and behind some hills. That 71 ride actually looking fantastic. Between the Corona area, that would be the 91, and out towards Pomona. Corona to Pomona. I like that. Rolls off your tongue. Anyway, the ride on that 71, fantastic. North and southbound, wide open, moving well. If that's going to be a ride, it's going to be a good one indeed. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Uh-oh, are we going to be able to get there? Look at all those, the clouds. Clouds. All right, we'll figure it out. Yep. Yeah. Cool. Hit the spider track. Yep. Those scary clouds coming for us. .509. Hope the smoke is a little bit better up there for our northern friends. Where is Wayne? I think Wayne's mad at me because I haven't put a link to his store up yet. I'm gonna make it happen. Yeah, there's our footage. Yeah, there they are. They knew this. We had this. The Ben Affleck looking guy. Not that dude. The Secret Service guy had that Ben Affleck look. That's the same thing they're going to say about me someday. Stu was such a nice guy. I wasn't expecting that at all. No. Gun range. Euclid. Spoken. The next one is sponsored, isn't it? So it might be a few moments. Yeah, that's the Corona crawl. We can actually do the Corona crawl now because we got the tech. Yeah, don't have to worry about hillsides and being eclipsed by mountains and what, this one with the new tech. Yeah. No. Spokane. No. A knoll, the foothills. The foothills, right? All right. Right. Nice, safe place. Oh, what is with the... There we go. Mic's open. Mic's open. Can I see the ocean? No, we cannot see the ocean from here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. So probably, I would guess about 3 minutes. Oh, did they not change it? I thought for sure they would have changed it. I should have looked. Yeah. Hey, Carla, it is going to be the 91 Corona. 91 Corona. And it's sponsored. It's Morgan & Morgan. Well, they probably made it nicer. Oh, there's Maria. It is 91 Corona. Corona. Hey, our northern friends on the Steelers for life. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. This traffic brought to us by Morgan & Morgan. Taking a look at that 91. Always wanted to see that Corona crawl, and today we can. Also, want to kind of mention, I'm new to this area, so when we were talking about the 71 being a fantastic drive north and southbound, those southbound lanes, I'm showing you those right there. You're actually hitting the brakes around Euclid, kind of slow and go as you join the 91, where also it is slow, especially if west is your choice. It does break up and becomes a better ride as you make your way out towards Fullerton, but right here, that Corona crawl, now I know why they call it that. Eastbound, though, wide open, moving well. Those are freeway speeds or better from the Orange County to the Riverside. It's going to be a great ride indeed. Hotspots, let's check those out right now. Even at low speeds. Fight with the people. Why would you promise to fight with people? I don't know, man. The fight. Breeze. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on. So just letting you know, hopefully I definitely will. I will have some of those stickers still available if you guys don't already know. August 22nd, Friday, August 22nd, we're having a little get-together, and we're going to have a good time. Yeah, we are. We're going to all hang out, meet each other face-to-face, and like I said, bring your keyboard. Bring your keyboard. You can hide behind it if you like. But I prefer you if you didn't. Yeah, I mean, you can bring your keyboard, but I'd prefer it if you didn't hide behind it. Anyway, yep, Saturday. It's a Saturday. Thank you for the heads up. It's not this Saturday. It's the 22nd, but it's coming up quickly. And, yeah, I'll have some stickers. I'll have some stickers that I will hand off happily. And if you wish to get some more, I think you can lean on Wayne when you need somebody to lean on, and he will hook you up. But there might be a monetary exchange there. But if you hook up with me, It's free, for sure. And just putting that out there. Also, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way where I can maybe start mailing them out to some peeps. Yeah. Somebody was hitting me up. A bunch of people actually were doing the trades, you know, like we'll trade stickers, a lot of first responder stuff. And you know, the answer is yes. I think I'm going to do a post basically for anybody that was offering me a trade for stickers. The answer is yes. I just got to figure out how. We're talking about a guy that stole food at a restaurant, but we won't talk about the guy that stole the dog from the nail salon. Thank you, Ellie. Why not? A lot of spam. Carla, 55, beautiful city of Orange. Orange. 55. Maybe we should go find that Dave and Buster's. It's like 5 in the 22. I'll Google it when we get a minute. Can we get to the 5 in the 22? Yeah, that's in the TFR. All right. Well, why not? Make it in. And remember, we got to do Glendale before we get home. Can we pause somewhere in here for traffic? Okay, cool. Anywhere in here is good. Oh, what do we got there? Is that a drive time? Are we lucky? Oh, it's drive times. Park here. Please. What? Guys? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Are we throwing the brake or are we tossing back? Toss back. Toss. Tossing the brake. Okay, copy all. Thank you. Wow, they changed it again. Come on. You know, it does affect me. No, I'm not going to put myself on camera. But I got to say, those curls are popping, Amanda. Looks really good. I was wondering about the humidity. You beat me to it, Maria. Let's talk about some drive times and where we are. 55 in Orange. When was the last time we said that? And we have convenient drive times. Check that out. So if you're taking the 55 southbound, it's about 10 minutes to the 5 and about 17 minutes to the 405. If you think that I'm wrong, well, talk to Caltrans. But anyway, the ride does look very well. No crashes, moving along at a good speed. And I can tell you, you're topping out at freeway speeds north or southbound on that 55. We're going to have some more good GDLA and hair tips right after the break. Looking a little too crazy to get on air. Pardon me? It doesn't happen overnight, Dylan. It doesn't happen overnight. Yeah, I have that axe murderer kind of look. Yeah, no, that's not good. I got new glasses coming. I finally bought new glasses. Oh, they're the Ray-Bans. I'm very lane. I'm very brand loyal. Yeah, very brand loyal. Well, I haven't worn. Yeah, maybe I'll bring the Levi's back too. Right? There you go. Yeah. What's Melissa? What do you need? 5 at. Oh, do you realize we're in Orange County? We're like almost by John Wayne. But yes, you know it's going to pop. It's going to turn into a crazy, gosh darn pursuit. I didn't say what you thought I said. We'll make the turn. We'll start heading that way. Oh, he pulled over? Oh, he pulled over. Okay, thank goodness. So you think we can take the 22 over to the 5? All right. Yeah. La 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 la. Let's see. You know, there's lots of. I think Dave and Buster's would be over here. Doesn't this look like a place for Dave and Buster's? Ashley's. Oh, Fitness. That looks like a Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, Stu, you could Google it. Let me Google it. Just give me a second. Hey, Carla, it is going to be the 22, and we're in orange. 22 in orange. Yeah, we kind of got stuck here today, but it's okay. We like it. 20 City Boulevard. I think it's right under us. Give me a second. I think it's east. Give me a second. It's just, oh, west. Gosh darn it. I don't know. No, that's Crunch. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Skybox down in the OC. Orange is actually the city where we're taking a look at. And we picked the 22, but we'll talk about the 5 as well. That 22 moving along very well. If you're headed east or westbound this morning, it does look like a fantastic drive. Look at that. A little bit of bunching up, but I'm telling you, for real, it's all green down there, so that means freeway speeds or better. The 5 cutting through our shot. Can't not mention it. North and southbound. Through this area, it is looking good. Southbound, expect a little bit slowing as you make your way closer to John Wayne Airport. You're going to start hitting the brakes. Northbound, wide open and moving well. Sending back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Where? Bottom right. Oh yeah, I see him. Who there? Reach. Yeah, let's start heading north. Now we gotta go north. We have to make our way back up to LA. Sure thing. Boom, 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 boom. Right, that's where I'm kind of, like I said, doing something new. Breaking out of the mold. Not the mold as in like black mold, gross stuff in your shower or something, but mold as in the, thing that forms us. What kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use? Mane and Tail. I remember Mane and Tail. I remember that back, but my God, that's like from the 80s. I don't even know the stuff I use. It's like root activator and some other shampoo, and I mix them together. And Patterns. Patterns is the conditioner I use now. Moroccan oil? Is it just? But wow, that sounds fancy and good. Yeah, right. Not getting a haircut, Gary. I'm gonna let it get all crazy and long and gray, and I'm gonna look like I'm gonna grow a beard because I want to look like the guy from the Robin Hood story, Hugh Jackman. I'm doing all these neck and back exercises. Not exercises, they're more of, maybe they are exercises, because I've got really bad posture, and I realize I have like zero mobility on my neck, and now, well, not zero mobility, but it's not good, and so sore. Oh my God, my neck is so sore. Huh? No, it's not that bad, but it's bad. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? Where's he going? What's he doing? Why is he stopping traffic? Let's keep an eye on him for a second. Is he stopping traffic, or does he just not know? Yeah, he is. Let's see what he's doing. Right behind us. Right. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, is it Caltrans? Is that what he was doing? Was he there to get them across the center divide? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, it's nothing. All right, let's go. J-Dog, you point them out, we'll go take a look. I'll report the heck out of it, J-Dog. If you find it, we're going to be all about it. Oh, Ellie was trying to point out the Dave & Buster's. Just inside the TFR. Right? Yeah, that's what I don't understand either. Right. Okay. Oh, for the bugs? Right. I forget this stuff. We have something that we treat with the green also, and it's like some sort of formaldehyde or something like that. When I used to do the docks, it had to be that type of wood because of the water and everything. Right. Yeah. But for as far as our poles go, they're treated with a bunch of stuff, and they're also coated with like tar. There's some sort of tar or some sort of oil-based, and that's the reason. That's why they burn so well. Infectious disease experts talk about deadly parasitic illness. We seem to love the parasitic illness. Just stop being silly, gosh darn it. That's what I tell them. All right, northbound 5 just before the 605. I have a feeling we have something coming up. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. Yeah, let's kind of park somewhere right in here. I don't know how long it is though. I don't want to hang here for 20 minutes. It won't be 20 minutes though. It's probably gonna be more like 4-ish. Just eat it. Just eat it. Woo! All right, so you got, why do you only have 3 lanes on the southbound and you have like 4 lanes on the northbound? What is that all about? Does it squeeze down to 3 over here? Oh, wait. You get it all back. Yeah, it's all the same. It's the same. You got 4 and you got, wait a minute. Right. Yes. Oh, sorry. I thought you said stew. Pardon me? Okay. Okay, you know I did a whole spotting stew about that, but we will do it for just this occasion. I know. Nobody cares. My feelings aren't hurt because I don't have any. Carla, 5 freeway, Santa Fe Springs. Are we throwing the break, or what? Or is it sponsored already? Huh? Hotspots sponsored. My home sold. I just saw the time. 1 second. I think they're coming to us. Maria's talking. It's just they're building a park. I forgot they spent like a couple $1 million on it. They're making green space underneath it. It does look kind of cool. There's actually a little amphitheater down there, but it's just green space adding to the 6th Street Vacueduct. What is it called? The vacuum duct. Pardon me? No, it has nothing to do with the LA River. But you heard Melissa. We gotta do the. So it's on the Boyle Heights side where the park is. There's like 4 acres of green space. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Skybox Traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. We're at the 605 and the 5, but we decided to talk about the 5, but how could I not talk about the 605? So let's get to it. That's going to be the northbound 5 right there. Skyfox clearly making our way up from the Orange County area. We followed that ride. That 5 wide open, moving well. You start getting over the 605, and that's where you start that molasses slow crawl up to the north. You can see it right there. It is going to be like that pretty much all the way over to the 710, so keep that in mind for your ride this morning. Southbound, yeah, that is less than freeway speeds as you make your way over to the 605, but the more you make it into the OC, the better that ride gets, so keep that one in mind. Let's take a look at those traffic hotspots. Carla's like, we got to go to break. We got to push the button. Still. All right, let's make our way up to downtown. Downtown. Swiffer Power Map. Should I shamelessly promote the stickers one more time? Why not? We got more people in the room now. There's Delta. Wayne. So I'm going to selflessly promote one more time. Hang on. Here we go. Selfless promotion time. Selfless promotion time. Woo. Stickers. Wayne, you missed it. I did like a whole thing about you and your online store. Stickers. Since we're here, yes. Let's take a long break. We just had a break, right? Skybox, Simon Desk, we're going to stop right here, take a peek at Lineage. If you didn't know, this is a warehouse that caught fire in Boyle Heights, and they've been cleaning it up ever since. That was me being facetious. Ah, it smells so good today. Ah, like fresh and clean. Lemony. Yeah, they were yesterday as well. Yeah, yes. They actually had people they had like those pop-ups, and they were, oh, that doesn't smell good at all. Well, we found the stench. It's over here. Okay, close the window. Too late. Now you just blocked it in. Our daily Lineage visit. Let's see them scraping out the spoiled food. What do we got going on? It's bad over here too. Stop. I know. But this is what we need to see. Can we go to the right a little bit and maybe backwards? Perfect. Look how gingerly he's moving that trash around. I missed it. They're like little crabs. Here he comes again, but he's quick. This guy's quick. Oh, here we go. This is the shot I needed, and then we can bounce. Make sure we get it all, though. Oh, there's two of them. Ah. This is like a blessing. Yeah, I almost thought maybe we should mention it for our traffic, but let's go. Got people eating their cereal this morning and looking at trash. I'm going to look to the south. Let's do the 5. I know we did it on the last one, but now we're up in Boyle Heights. Beautiful. Why are we looking into the sun? Hey, good morning, everybody. Skybox was just in, well, we're in Boyle Heights. We were just checking out the lineage cleanup, and now we're talking about the 5 drive. Yeah, it's a little tough right here, as that's north and southbound. We're in the Boyle Heights area. Let's follow that south ride just a little bit, making our way over to that 710. Now, it does open up a little bit as you pass the 710, making your way through Commerce, but it's going to be less than, very less than freeway speeds. Keep that in mind. Northbound, you're actually going okay, about topping out maybe at freeway speeds. This slow right here, this is the portion right before that East LA interchange. A lot of choices, people changing lanes. That's going to create a lot of that backup. Keep that all in mind as you take that 5 through the Boyle Heights area this morning. And good morning to everybody. All right, 6th Street. Colossus. Skybox, Simon Desk, arriving 6th Street Bridge, park underneath the bridge. Well, we're not going to park underneath the bridge. We're going to show the park underneath the bridge. Perfect right in here. Maybe slow the roll a little bit. And yeah. We got to make sure we don't get any of that profanity in the shot. This is the portion they're still working on. They have editors for all that. And just park here. This way we can get some more of the park, and I can do the pan over to the how to get their stuff. I love you. Don't you understand? Yeah. Here, have some weed. Yeah. That'll make everything better. That'll make you love me. Yeah, I saw it. Maybe they can do, if they need that shot, maybe they can spend a minute and blur it out, you know? Yeah, but just be wary. We have another traffic coming up. Looks delicious, by the way. I was distracted. Is it time for another shameless sticker thing? Good sticker, vinyl, very thin, very thin, very thin. Vinyl, you can put it on your car. It's not going to fade. It's not going to come off in the wash. If you show up at the meet and greet, chances are you'll be able to get a sticker. If you don't, probably the best bet is you can try to hit me up. Maybe we can do some sort of self-addressed stamped envelope type of situation, and or probably the best bet is hit up Wayne Delta and he'll hook you up. Well, his hookup is going to cost you money. My hookup is pretty much gratis. You know, maybe a little bit of a donation might be nice, but for the most part, it's gratis. Woo. Let's hang here before we run off too, because we'll have time. Let's just hang. No, let's do the 5. I know. But today's the day we're doing a lot of 5. North is fine. Well, if you send it, if you do a self-addressed envelope and you say, "Hey, could you?" I definitely would. I'm not, you know, not that much of a jerk, you know. $216 North Brand. I think that's where we're going. Let me double check Christian's message. Let's see. Alex Theater in Glendale. That is it. There's no doubt about it. It's highest grossing theater. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, every morning I see Bob and I think shock and awe. Every morning, and I was just thinking, you know, maybe I need to get that spray bottle and just start spraying. No. Now, okay, let's talk about some traffic. Sky Fox traffic brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Take a look at that 5 drive. We're on the backside now. That's going to be Los Feliz. Now, you're right here, so you're probably looking going, hey, Stu, that looks pretty good. Well, you're going through a lot of slow to get there, especially if northbound is your ride coming away from the 110. You're not really opening up and moving till you hit the 2. Southbound, it's slow here, but it's only going to get slower as you make your way out towards the East LA interchange this morning. Tough ride on that 5. Thank goodness no crashes, just a lot of people trying to get where they need to be. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Yes. Hang on. I did hear you, Melissa. I'm trying to dial it up right now. I didn't hear anything on Santa Fe Springs, but it does sound like something's going on. There it is. We're going to wind up flying the 11. Is that it? Yeah, I just heard him talking about it. Ran another red light. 85 miles an hour. Hang on, I got to get a street. Oh, shucks. They're looking for a helicopter. But there are no tones, so they're not in pursuit. And I don't know where it is. Okay. All right, you heard it, 60591. Westbound 91 approaching Pioneer. Westbound 91 approaching Pioneer. We're more than 7 minutes away, but we're heading that direction. They're westbound on the 91, so I don't know, maybe shoot for the 91 710. Anaheim PD not going to relinquish it. They're going to ascertain further. Oh, they want us to take over. Excellent. Westbound 91 at the 605. There's the heading for where we should go, and he's still westbound on the 91, so I'm hoping we can intercept. Thank you, man. He's only going 50. I think he's in traffic. What was it? Cost. Okay, kidnap. Okay, okay. Got it. 68. He's in the carpool lane. Probably going to be easy to find. The one with the other cars behind it with the red and blue lights on it. CHP took it over. They're going to switch frequencies in a minute. I'm going to have to. Coming up on Lakewood. Coming up on Lakewood. Paramount. Anaheim's hanging behind. Want more CHP. You know what we need? More CHP. Hang on, I'll give it to you in a second. It'll come up here in a minute. They're pretty good about that. No airship over it. Hang on. Did they say Cherry? Heavier traffic. I think they said Cherry. Yeah, westbound 91 at Cherry. So it's got to be somewhere right behind that wall. He's pulling over. Number 1 lane. Passing. Oh, going over Cherry. All right, we'll have him here in a second. There he is. Got it. Gosh, this thing pisses me off. Yeah. Passing it, coming up on Atlantic. I lost him there for a second. I had to push buttons. Yeah, I got him. Thank you. Looks like he's drunk. Oh, there's a bunch of people in there. Are those kids? This is going to be a tough one to talk about and watch. This is a kidnapping suspect that's inside that vehicle, and there's definitely a child in the passenger seat. And the driver appears to be a possible, our assignment desk screaming at me, possible kidnapping. Of course, it is possible. We don't know. We are not judge and jury. It's California Highway Patrol behind it right now, and you can see it's actually very slow moving. Came out of the Anaheim area, Anaheim PD. Apparently, the technical term they use is in tow, meaning they handed it over to the California Highway Patrol. They're the ones in charge of the pursuit right now, but Anaheim PD kind of hanging back there. You can see that vehicle moving very, very slowly, but that also might have something to do with the traffic that they are encountering right there. Get a chance here, it can push in. You can kind of see that there are definitely two people in that vehicle, the driver and I'm just going to call him a smaller person in the passenger seat, possibly a child. The speeds have been basically freeway speeds all morning. We haven't seen anything erratic or any kind of crazy high-speed driving, but definitely not pulling over. California Highway Patrol, they actually have 1 or 2 units behind it. They're actually asking for help, basically not saying like in a panic type of way, but requesting more units to get into that pursuit, possibly because of the situation that may be the reason for the pursuit. We have to be careful with the verbiage. But again, you can see this happening right now. This is going to be westbound 91. We're in the North Long Beach area. I got the information up there on the screen. And again, moving slow, but definitely a very dangerous situation and a very touchy situation if it is as advertised. No erratic movements, not at all. It's kind of changing lanes right now. You can see that. And when we first arrived overhead, we did that. It was very clear the child looking up at us. And this is one of those ones where, you know, if this is a domestic type of situation, that kind of adds to the whole pressure of what's going on. You start getting emotions involved. But also, it is one of those situations where he's got to realize they're not going anywhere. They're not going to be able to get away, whatever the issue is right there. You know, law enforcement definitely has gotten involved, and they are going to bring this to a stop. It's just where they're going to pull over and how this is going to be handled when that pullover happens. You can see that vehicle moving far over there, but there is no emergency lane, so there is a possibility he's just looking for that next off-ramp, and then he'll make that off-ramp and then just pull over. That would be the way to bring it to an end. Sky Fox, we're going to do a little bit of a pirouette, or he's just going to stop right there on the bridge. I hope he doesn't do what I think he's going to do, and I don't want to push in. I do not want to push in on this. Dad out of the vehicle right there, taking a peek over the side. Thank goodness he changed his mind and now is just putting his hands up and just going into custody. You can see him talking to the child, gesturing to the child, basically saying, hey, it's going to be okay. Hopefully that's what's going on. And now on the ground. Now this is going to be the westbound 91. We're in the Compton area right by Alameda. You've got actually Anaheim PD is the one doing the takedown, as it would be. And again, that child, they're going to check on that. And there's a possibility maybe it wasn't a suicide attempt. Maybe he was just dropping something off to the side. Maybe there was something being dropped. We'll take a look here in just a moment, but he's definitely pulled over. The car definitely stopped, and now we're hearing maybe he tossed a bag. Right. He's very calm. That child is very, very calm. You know, who knows? This might be the, you know, the standard operating procedure with father, but right now the doors are open. The officers are going to talk to that child. We'll see if he comes outside. And this is another one of those ones where when we're live on television, we always have to be careful because, you know, we don't want to see something unfortunate. We've seen things like this in the past, especially when it's some sort of overpass type of situation where somebody will jump out and, you know, hurt themselves. That's the reason why we stayed wide. But now we're hearing that he might have actually dropped something over the side. You can see the officers looking down there. I don't see anything. The child out of the vehicle now. And again, extremely relaxed, like this is just another day. Taking a peek down there, I don't see anything on the roadway, but Dylan keeps asking about that. I don't know what that is, but I don't think he just dropped that. It's in the wrong spot. And but you can see the child basically just out of the vehicle, now up on the K-rail. Looks like he's just doing what young kids do. Maybe he wants to take a look as well. But Anaheim PD, they've got this guy in custody. CHP already opening up lanes out there. Yeah, definitely. So. You think so? Really? Huh. All right, cool. I don't know. How long can we stay here, Dylan? Because it's breaking news, we'll hang out. We'll stay here. There's another component to this that I don't know if we should try to hunt down. There was a PD ship over it, but that PD ship went south, and the possibility of that whatever was dropped landed on a vehicle or picked up by a vehicle. Which, if that's the case, that timing would have been beyond perfect. Come on. There's no way. This is such an LA story. I don't know if we're live on another channel. We'll go to Long Beach, so we have more, we've got about 15 minutes here on scene. 15 minutes here on scene. Right. Still hot on KCal. Thank you for that one, Kevin. Yeah, I know, and that's the reason why I kind of want to go and see what they're tracking, but then I'm going to lose this scene, and we need this for the live. Copy. But we need this for our show, don't we? Because if I don't find it, is HB1 talkative? I mean, well, if we join him, ask him if it's like, did it land on a big rig, or what's he tracking? Oh, car picked it up. All right. Hey, I need an adult. Bill, you still out there? Can we go to Angel 1 to see what was dropped? And he's tracking another vehicle that picked up a bag that was dropped off the bridge. Okay, we're on it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they're listening. Let's go. Please and thank you. And if you can, maybe a description. Copy. And they are friendly with us and passing along information. Could you get it? One second. White single cab with a black tailgate. White single cab with a black tailgate. Oh, there it is. That's it. There's a cop car behind it. That's the vehicle. We got it. Okay, Bill. So was a failure to yield, some sort of domestic, probably kidnapping. The guy stopped. If you didn't see it, it looked like he was going to run and jump off the bridge. So I went wide because that's what I'm supposed to do. Heaven forbid we see what's going on. And he actually dropped the bag. The bag landed on the ground. That pickup truck picked up the bag and is continuing on. They have a Orange County law enforcement helicopter above it. And now they have, I don't know what law enforcement is behind it. But that's the vehicle that apparently picked up the bag that was tossed off the bridge. Not a pursuit, but we're trying to figure out what was dropped off the bridge and why this guy is trying to hide it. Anaheim PD. And Dylan, if, I mean, right now everybody might be busy, but just tell that guy thank you profusely. Be like, hey man, thanks so much for the communication. Ask him if he wants a Stu Live Crew sticker. He's picking up speed. And now he's not. Okay, do you want to just do an update? What's going on? Why we're doing this? There's a cop car behind him, and there's a helicopter above him. And we only have we have about 10 minutes of fuel left, so something's gonna give here. Okay, copy. It's just like a hey, this is an update, and then I'll just wing it. Here he goes. Of course. He's got to know that cop is behind him. The continuation of the pursuit. Part 2. This isn't a pursuit. They're trying to figure out what was in the bag, and he's waiting for backup to pull this guy over. Definitely a continuation, and it is the big question mark. What was in the bag? Why was it tossed off? Did this guy actually know that bag was falling off of there, and did he pick it up on purpose? That is the vehicle. Now, it is making its way right now on Anaheim Street. It was south on Alameda for quite some time, and just so you know that this isn't just like we're just kind of coming up with an idea what's going on, Anaheim PD, they got information from the helicopter saying, hey, that's the vehicle that picked up the bag. Now he's pulling in, thank goodness, because Skyvox is tight on fuel. So we're going to figure this out. Maybe this person just saw the bag fall and was like, wow, look at that. What's that? Let me go pick that up on my way to work. You can see a number of vehicles, basically the backup all there right now. Officers, they're not playing around. They got their guns out, but these people got their hands out really quick. Now, again, if you're just joining us, there was a pursuit on the 91 freeway, some sort of possible kidnapping, possible domestic. That person basically pulling over on an overpass on the 91. The guy jumped out, the driver jumped out and threw a bag over the side of the over the overpass onto Alameda. Now, this vehicle apparently picked up that bag and continued on. Anaheim PD, they got a vehicle in place very quickly, got behind it, and they've been following this car ever since. You can see it right there, pulling over at the corner of Anaheim and Broad. There's the I kept calling him HB1. It's actually going to be Angel 1. That's going to be the Orange County law enforcement helicopter. Just went through the shot, but they're the ones that witnessed all this. They made sure that they got the right vehicle. Right now, though, that vehicle pulled over. Hands are out. The bag, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to see it, figure out what is exactly going on. Right now, though, Anaheim PD, they're calling these people out, but they're being very cautious. Don't know if he's an accomplice or just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bob and Jen. Well, apparently so, because honestly, that's something we did when we first got there. I wanted to see if it randomly had fallen into the back of that truck. We do not see that. As the verbiage goes, as we understood, we were listening in on the radios, this vehicle pulled over and picked up the bag. Probably saw it falling off the overpass, but the question is, was this some sort of coordinated effort? Or just this guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time and said, hey, somebody threw a bag off there, let's go pick that up. You know, stranger things haven't happened in the past, I can guarantee you that. But right now, they are still calling these people out. They're being very, very cautious. You can see this. Usually this would be a quick, just open the door, get on out. But officers, they've got their guns out. They are making commands of the two people in the cab, but definitely have not asked them to get out as of yet. Just hands in the air where we can see them. They got two folks out there. And again, that bag, that question mark, what is in that bag? Definitely, that could be one of the reasons right there. They might also actually be waiting for some backup as well. The one vehicle that was behind it the whole time is this vehicle that we see right there, clearly labeled Anaheim PD. And also, one of the things a lot of these law enforcement vehicles have, they have forward-facing reds and blues are on the rooftop, their code 3 package, and they also have forward facing. So sometimes he might just have the back ones on so that the helicopter will be able to identify that vehicle, and he can say, hey, that's the right car. Maybe that's how they were coordinating and he just didn't shut it off. I think it's just coincidence that it all happened with this vehicle pulling into this location right here. Seems to be some sort of tire place or a performance vehicle type of shop here right off of Anaheim. But he probably was waiting for the backup, and you have 2 other Anaheim officers that joined that cruiser before they pulled him over to a stop. But again, this is one of those ones where law enforcement, they're not going to play around. They're biding their time to maybe, again, waiting for some backup from local law enforcement. They do have 3 officers down there, so I'm not really sure why they haven't called them out yet, but I got to tell you, my curiosity definitely piqued. I want to know what was in that bag, and I also want to know if this was just a random thing or if it was some sort of coordinated effort. Yeah. Well, there they are. There's some there. Yeah, there's some more of that backup. Yeah, there's another one. There's Angel 1 went through the shot right there. Awesome helicopter, awesome law enforcement, and more officers joining the scene. So maybe it was a backup type of situation. I'm not sure. It's just one other unit, and it also, oddly enough, it's another Anaheim unit. So we're not sure exactly what's going on, but why they're taking their time. But definitely law enforcement. They've got the time on the side. There we go. The door is open. I'm just hoping that we have enough fuel to hang out long enough to actually see this suspicious bag. This guy coming out, definitely following all the instructions. Maybe a little panicked, especially if this is just a random, hey, where'd that bag come from? And now he's entrapped into this whole, guns out type of situation. But definitely right now following orders, making his way over there. We'll probably see him go into cuffs. And again, not being arrested, just being taken into custody. There is a passenger. I'm not sure if they're going to make him come out on the driver's side or the passenger side, but the bag, I want to see the bag. Not a lot. Not a lot. 5 minutes. 5 minutes max. 5 minutes max. Yes, I believe that the passenger is still inside. We're moving around just a little bit. We have weather, and then there's also the other law enforcement helicopter here. We don't want to crowd anybody. We have safety as always the biggest priority in aerial, but you can definitely see the hands out right there of the passenger side. The passenger's still in there, and the bag, I'm poking around trying to find the bag inside that cab. I still have yet to see it, but right now, if this was just a random, hey, look, somebody dropped the bag and they picked it up, boy, this is going to be a story for them to tell for a long time. Bet they won't do that in the future. But right now, the guns. Exactly. So, but we're poking a little fun at it. But the curiosity, the big question is, why would that guy drop the bag off the side of the bridge and not think that they were going to be able to pick it up? The pieces. It's just there's too many questions. There's just too many questions about what's going on here. Scooting across. Yeah, and yeah, yeah. But what is in that bag? Yeah. Not dried yet. Yeah. We are definitely almost bingo on fuel. We're probably going to land over at Long Beach and pick up some fuel here in a minute. I'm going to try to see if I can, it's going to get a little, there is something up on the dash, but I can't really make it out. And we also don't know, is this like a backpack? Is this a small bag? Who knows? All we know was a black bag was dropped off the bridge by the driver of the vehicle that they were pursuing. So right now, the officer's going to make their way over there. Are they going to grab the bag? I would hope so, like right away, just for us. But you know what? They have their protocol. They have to do the things they need to do. But you look at how tense these guys are, even though they know everybody's out of the car. So right now, they're kind of they're not reaching in there. Come on, guys, pick the bag up. I want to see what the bag is. Yeah. So yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I want to know what's in the bag. Come on. Why don't they pick up the bag? Go pick up the bag. Just get in there and just pick the bag up. What are you guys doing? I hope there wasn't a cat in the bag. Look at all the law enforcement there now. Can we do like a quick orbit before we bail, just to bide some time? Is he going over to go in the bag? He's putting on gloves. He's going to get the bag. Can we go back? Dylan? He's putting on gloves. He's going to pick up the bag. Sorry, man. Oh, come on. Don't screw me. Ugh. I like that 8079 Toyota too, but oh, come on. He's got the gloves. Why isn't he picking out the bag? You put the gloves on, get the bag. I know. Oh, they do have it. Oh, there's the bag. All right, we got the bag. We got a picture of the bag. He's opening it. Yeah, we got to go, but at least we got video. Looks like lunch. He's got lunch. Lots of lunch. All right, if we got to go, we got to go. Sorry about Yeah, he's putting it in the car. All right, let's go. Yeah, right? Looks like the kid's backpack. That's what I was thinking, too. Ugh. Who else is here? Well, maybe they can figure out the mystery of the bag. Ooh, we are light on fuel. Dylan, how did you let that happen? How did you let that happen? We're so light on fuel. I'm just joking. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Oh, thank you, man. It was teamwork. Teamwork made the dream work. The mapping was off. I turned the speedometer off because I had it off because it was doing that 670 miles an hour, and then I just never touched the screen to turn it back on. No. Thank you. ACS4 LLC. He sees the things that I see. He was like, the bigger story is that Toyota. Well, you know, this is the deal, Kevin. I thought so, and I was going to go and push in on it, but then I thought about all the repercussions, and I did the opposite. My instinct was to push in, but whatever. Right. Oh, man, thank you. What's wrong? Beautiful Long Beach. Skyvox TOC, we're on the ground in Long Beach. See ya. Thank you. Really? I wonder who that person is and why he keeps coming into us like that. All right, we're on it. Bill, what's up? I suppose. I don't think there's anything going to be there, but yes, we're going to go there directly. I needed to pick something up for, yeah. It's in Van Nuys, so I don't know. And it's on Van Nuys Boulevard, so I really wonder what we're going to see. Home invasion, kidnap occurred, possibly custody dispute. Nope, can't do 2 minutes in Glendale, so we're going to fly the 11. There you go. There's the heading. If we get there, or I mean, when we get there, I know we're going to get there. It's probably going to be one black, if there's anybody there, one black and white, parked in front of an apartment building. But I could be wrong. Who knows? We will find out. We will find out in exactly 14 minutes. What happened to the weather? Right? No, we can't, man. We can't divert for B-roll on a breaking news story. That looks pretty low through, yeah, I'd do the zoo. Oh, I remember him. I don't know why the price of electricity is going up. It's those, yes, it's the data center. It's the AI. I know. Called on it. Exactly. And I think that is, you know, and that's the thing, is that really an accident, or is that all planned? I know. She hasn't said anything. Probably because she's just like, well, okay then. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. 7 had a shot of them digging through it, and there was a bunch of stuff, and I don't know. And I'm sorry I had my mic off the entire time, and we are less than a minute away. I'm sorry the timing doesn't work out. But the Van Nuys, yeah, it's unrelated to the pursuit, but yes. I don't have any. If there's a cop car or something there, no, I mean, I have the official information. Call for a home invasion, kidnap occurred, possibly a domestic custody dispute. Yeah, took a 3-year-old. All right, and the actual address is right there at the U-Haul, so I don't think I mean, maybe it happened at the U-Haul. Probably they're going to be this apartment building. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a bunch of cop cars. Yeah. If you want to do it, we can do it. Copy all. I hope this is related and not just a bunch of cops eating breakfast. Yeah, 3-0. Yep. Those are people waiting for the bus. It's all good. Copy all. Van Nuys. Keep coming around. Well, we can know that there's a number of officers out here from the Van Nuys division of the LAPD, and you can see a number of the vehicles right there, some of them on the street as well. It came up at an address of 7600 Van Nuys Boulevard. Now, I'm not 100% sure it's actually at the restaurant. I would venture to say it's going to be inside that apartment because they are calling this a possible home invasion with a kidnapping that occurred, taking a 3-year-old out of the home, and this person fled. Unsure if this is a domestic situation or exactly what the parameters around that incident is, but definitely something very, very scary. They're talking about a home invasion and then a 3-year-old being taken from that home. Van Nuys Police Department, a Van Nuys division of the LAPD here on scene. You can see a number of officers, and they're probably inside this apartment building right here. They only are giving a vague description of a male that fled the scene that may also be armed. Just makes this even more scary. Again, this is all happening in the Van Nuys area, right off of Van Nuys Boulevard. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to you guys in the studio. Just park. Let me just grab some shots just in case this turns into some kind of crazy something or another. Okay, it's definitely in the apartment building because this guy just walked out of there. Another officer. All right, I think we got enough. Skyvox, Simon Test, should we go to Glendale or are we going back to base? The B-roll for the spotting stew. All right. Let me put up the address. I think I already did. Maybe it's in the history. I'm freaking hungry. No, we're going to Glendale. The Alex Theater. Stop clowning around. 70 millimeter. I don't know. Do you see a line? Go ahead and park. Maybe it's the venue. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've seen enough. Wait. No. I know. I'm sorry. Let me just finish off with the front again. The marquee. The marquee. The Alex. There's 3 Alexes, actually. All right. Now I think we can go. Venice. high speed. Woo, that's a good one. Skyvox, TOC, we're on the ground. Thank you. Talk to you soon, I'm sure. Text you soon.